Hello there. So I've just sent Carl an invite and we are about to get into it. Thank you everyone for joining in. Let's see if Carl's online. There we go. Let's give him a little call, shall we? Maybe? We're not sure. Maybe he's just taking a minute. Let's see what he's saying. See what he's saying.
I'm here, Lucas.
Oh, there we go. He's in.
I am. And just fucking Gogeta's theme is going so hard in the background. Oh god, no. Licensed music in Borderlands.
Oh,
I just realised.
Straight away off the bat.
I was like, oh shit, licensed music. Get rid.
Let's send you an invite, shall I?
Yes. We'll do all that, boot all this up. So we had a bit of a mare last time we played this, didn't we?
Shh, Carl, we don't talk about that. No.
We had a bit of a fucking mare, let's be honest.
I think I ended up checking. I had like 6 or 7 separate streams because it kept disconnecting. But we streamed earlier today for like 2 hours doing the podcast and nothing went wrong.
We had no problem yet. So it might be your Xbox, but...
We'll hope. But last time, I had like a problem with this and then a problem with Smash Bros. So hopefully it was more just my internet was being shit for a couple of days and now it's all calm again. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, Dave. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I can't remember exactly where we're up to.
I think we were in the middle of like a mission.
Oh, hello.
So, boot with Twitch stream up. There we go.
What just happened?
What's up?
I'm no longer playing Borderlands.
What are you playing instead?
Nothing. It just went back to my Xbox screen.
Okay, that happened to me once.
Hi there. Thank you everyone for joining in the chat. Much appreciated.
Oh yeah, I'm back to the main menu now.
Yeah.
Back to IR. I guess reboot it up and try again.
Yeah, I'm already back on it. I was like talking and I was like, that's not Sanctuary, that's my Xbox home screen. Like, what's going on?
That is a sanctuary. It's a sanctuary from the madness of the world.
I like how it's every time searching for new content. It's like, this is the Game of the Year edition with every bit of content included.
Can you imagine if it just came up like new content?
Oh, we've accepted your new content. Thank you.
Oh, that'd be incredible. Carl, what was your favourite video you made? You know what? I don't get asked that a lot. I get asked that literally every single time I stream, about 5 times. And the answer is always the same.
We are both level 20 from the looks of it.
Yes. I'll wait for the invite, yeah.
I'm loading into Sanctuary and I'll just invite you now.
Yeah, and I think it was that mission where it's accused one of these people of being a murderer. But it doesn't
yes.
matter which one you accuse, you always get the law. I think if you get it right, you get a better version of the law, which is the best gun for melee builds. Which is the one where you get like the 100 or 150% boost to melee. So it's like the one gun that Zero needs.
Because I think I was on my way to go question Dr. Z and your internet blipped out.
And then, yeah.
So yeah, we are both level 20.
Yeah, so I get asked about my favourite video every time we stream. There's not really much to say.
So I sent you an invite. Did you get it yet?
Oh yeah, I'm joining now.
Cool.
It's like asking someone what's your favourite day at work. Well, I wouldn't know.
I still think that's one of the greatest messages though. Carl Smallwood has joined your struggle. Like, that's a good joining screen.
We're all struggling, and I don't know what to put on. Oh, here we go. Here's just a playlist of all battle and antagonist themes in Pokemon.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure that's not copyrighted. Most video game stuff isn't, is it?
Most of it's normally not, no.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm just having that. Oh my god, I forgot I got like, this fucking weird space gun off you.
My internet has been fine today when we were streaming earlier, so fingers crossed it doesn't shit the bed.
Yeah, so Lucas, we need to accuse one of these people of being a murderer. We could just Google the answer, or we can just pick a guy at random and shoot him in the face.
Don't shoot them in the face randomly, because it was the guy who has... I think it was this guy who has a bit of his health taken.
But Dr. Z says he pulls the bullet out of him. So it's the guy who has a shield, but has full health, because Dr. Z says he pulls the bullet out of the guy, which means he healed him.
But 2 of them have a shield and full health.
Also, we don't know what gun they were using, because he's got a shotgun on his back. He's got a rocket launcher, so it's clearly not him. So I guess it... Either way, just shoot one of them. Lucas, I'll let you choose. It's like, how many people do we shoot in this game? Lucas, it doesn't matter. Fucking just nail one.
Right, okay, fuck it. Barlow, I'm sorry. Oh, wait.
You got to get him right in the face.
Him.
Look at this. This is a hell of a sheriff, innit? He takes us on our word.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh,
yep, so you get it right.
What?
Bam! Oh my god, that lifted him into the air. What a pro.
Good job, deputy. Barlow,
Who's your favourite person to work with? That's a very rude question.
What was it?
Who's your favourite person to work with?
That is a very rude question, yeah.
Like, I work with my friends. So let's talk to him and get the lower. Fuck yeah. Luke's there is a little 100% melee damage.
Oh, really?
So it's just good for melee build. So Gauge actually can get a lot of utility out of the lore. So I might just keep it on the back burner. Just on the off chance.
I didn't... Oh, yeah. Did you get fast lore fires as fast as you can pull the trigger? Yeah.
I got slick lore, which is fires. But it's more you just go for that 100% melee damage.
Well, do you want the one that fires as fast as you can pull the trigger as well?
It doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't do any damage. It's level 16.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's the perfect gun for a melee build, which Gauge does have a couple melee builds, like only like Digistruct claws and stuff.
Yeah.
I might save it just for a bit in case I manage to pick up a what are they now? A class mod that'll let me do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look. Speaking of which, any class mods knocking about? I can't believe I keep getting class mods that I upgrade, give me like 5 extra points, and you're getting ones that are like just here's 30% boost.
Mine's just like here's a little bit of regen health, and it's like great.
Yeah, it happens. It's random.
Yeah, if you accuse the guy that didn't admit it, that means you shot an innocent man.
But you still get the bonus. It doesn't matter. It's just that you get a slightly worse version of it.
I'm not going for any specific build. I'm just going for whatever's working with my class mods at the moment.
That's the only way to do it. Yeah.
Like, is level 20? We're not at that bit where, like, when it gets to down here, where I start getting like the last couple of skills, then I'll start thinking more about it. But right now,
for the most, it's just whatever I get bonus points in because they are so useful.
Yeah.
I believe this is where we get like 4th weapon, is it?
Upgrade.
Yes.
There we go.
The
most bullshit part about Borderlands is if like you join in the story on your friend halfway through, then you don't get storage deck upgrades.
Yeah, you never get it, do you?
No, you can never get it. So fuck it. Like, why don't I just put fast lore on that last one for the bonus now?
That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Time she told us the vault was full of loot. It's with me.
So the guy just posting shit jokes. Please don't post shit jokes.
Oh god, no.
The key naturally charges itself once every 200.
So it sounds alright. It's not. I never even asked that. I don't even ask anymore.
Yeah, same on my end. Like I hope the audio mixing is fine.
That's the one. God, these cutscenes. Give us the option to skip all this shit.
Yeah, please.
It's a game that lives and dies by it's just like play all this crap. Ugh.
Yeah.
I guess like while we're listening to this, just have a look at all my shit.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my skill trees because I can't remember. I think I'm probably just going to aim for this one. I've just like phase up now, slags, electrocutes and corrodes everything nearby. It's like maybe.
Yeah, I've got close enough on 5, so that should be pretty decent for just any build that I want. Like close enough level 5, you don't need to aim.
Because if I remember rightly, this one where it's like you can change somebody's mind to make them fight for you. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work on any like really good enemies.
Yeah, so it's pretty. All he does is just take the enemy out of the fight. You're better off the one that just slags everything. It just causes like everything at once.
So I think, to be honest, I'm probably just gonna stick with this tree. But if I get a really good class mod that changes my mind, it'll change my mind. Like I'm not that fussed. It's Maya. At the end of the day, I'm mostly here for like elemental damage and support and stuff. So.
Right, do you want to do any of the side quests that are in? I can't remember many of them. I know a few of them are like bad.
That's the thing is, I remember a couple are good, but most of them are really bad.
We probably over level for every side quest we can get because we did
the Fink Slaughterhouse, yeah.
Which puts us at level 20. That's why we're getting like the first thing. Ooh, I do know one that is quite good though. The one where it's go get Roland safe. Because that means you've got to go back to Sanctuary and you've got to fight all the Varkids and stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
Remember like the underground Varkids where you fight all the Varkids and shit. So that could be a fun one to do.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
So it means we fight blue and stuff like that, don't we? And there's a bunch of like good enemies in that bit. So I'll go speak to Marcus and do the safe mission. Remember that one being quite fun.
Yeah, again, like Claptrap's birthday one where it's like, oh, this was from 10 levels ago and it gives you a green gun. Like, why would I do that side quest?
Yeah, so yeah, this is level 20, perfect.
Sweet. Yeah, the mind trick from Force Unleashed 2 is similar, yeah, of just like, you don't want to really do shit like that. Just the point of an overpowered, like, mind, you know,
ready to head to back to Sanctuary?
Brainwashing. Yeah. Well, we're already in Sanctuary.
No, we got to go back to like the where it was.
Ah, right, yeah. Yeah, take us there.
So we got 3 Horns Divide, and I think you just go straight back into where Sanctuary is.
Ah, right.
Then you go into that underground bit, if you remember, like where Sanctuary took off from was like the underground bit.
But yeah, any generally thing like that in where you brainwash enemies is pretty useless because it doesn't work on anything powerful, so it's just why bother.
The best one example of it is in Hades. The Aphrodite thing, where you just take over an enemy, because it does either takes over an enemy or just does a straight 5,000 damage to any boss.
Oh, okay, you're right.
It just does a massive chunk of damage to a boss.
I tend not to
Aphrodite's not great.
Not to bother with Aphrodite for the most part, yeah.
I do like her though if you get Aphrodite and the Hangover one, because then you get that, what is it, if you've got 2 status effects on an enemy.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Do you know what, I can just drive straight there and get us back, you don't need to be in the back. Take that, adult primal beast. Because we're still like on that like mission, isn't it, where you get them named like Bonafarts or something.
Oh yeah.
Which like the classic is just to leave it constantly. Yeah, Sanctuary Hole. We're going back to the hole where Sanctuary used to be.
Oh god. Traveling right to that hole. Oh yeah, I do remember this. Yeah.
So you fight your way down, but it's just full of Varkids. And Varkids are really good for leveling up, and they have the chance to drop like loads of like rare loot.
That's good.
Plus as well, it's just there's so many enemies. Do this. I'm gonna go in with my knife because they're all like underleveled. So I want to see how many melees I can get. Yeah. Do you want to go in with the law? Let's lay down the law and the bandit with this. Let's go in and backhand everything. Yeah. Oh man, just listening to some Pokemon battle things, man. Hell yeah. Just a collection of them all. Why not? I'm loving the most lot.
Gotta listen to them all.
Oh, Caustic Goliath.
Yeah,
perfect.
immediately.
Yeah, take his head off. Let's just leave him to do that. I hope Death Trap doesn't run in there and kill someone else. I hate when he does that. No, he's gonna do it. He's level 20.
He is. Yeah. That thing's fucked
give me
immediately.
Yeah, give me the ability to recall him.
Yeah, please.
Like every other like skill tree gives you the option to like to pull it back. Fuck it. Let's Lucas lay down the law with me. We're getting 8 XP off these guys. They're not worth it. We do it. When I lose Death Trap, I will do that. I'll lay down the law. Lay down this goddamn law.
All I can see is just enemies
Fire.
right inside of me. Like, there we go. Just keep meleeing. Keep going.
So I'm almost lost my Death Trap. When we do, next Goliath we see, we'll level that one up.
Yeah, cool.
Fucking slapping everyone. There we go, he's gone. So if we see another Goliath, we can head pop him.
Next group of enemies, don't bring him out immediately.
My bad.
Oh, this little guy's just chasing us. Suicide Ninja. Okay, fuck you. Oh, okay, enemies are back behind us.
He has one purpose. I think they're below us.
Oh, are they?
Could you go down?
You
this
know,
is a
the
bit
mini-map on Borderlands, you know, not too hot.
Not great, no. I do like doing this though, just jumping off the edge.
What?
It's way easier. It's way, when you know where you're going, you just jump off the edge. Fuck it.
Or I just jumped too far, I believe.
Next there, look.
No, I went too far down.
We should probably kill a couple of enemies though, just so we can get that bonus.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We need to kill 3. You know what? This is the perfect time for like, a death trap potentially, because he'll just go up and kill them when we're around. Fuck it. It's
I've called a lift. It's okay.
Just go around and kill the Varkids, man. Varkids away, unless these grenades home in. Yeah. Go find an enemy. Come on, let's see if our kills go up.
Oh no, I do not have those.
Yeah, I have them. So I want to see if my kills go all the way from here.
Oh yeah, I see the health orbs coming in.
They did. I got a kill all the way from over here. I just threw a grenade and it honed it. Look, it sent Death Trap in and all. He'll get us a kill. Go get us a kill, Death Trap. Good boy. And when you get it, I'll take us to the caustic cannons. God, man, fucking Giovanni's theme's so fucking good.
Oh yeah.
And they've never topped the original Team Rocket design. It's too clean.
Oh, I got the kill like as he died.
Especially like the female Rocket ones. Where it's like the mini skirt and the thigh highs. So fucking strong. That's the hottest look ever.
Don't you love Team Rainbow Rocket though, Carl?
Rocket. Don't know. Is that something I missed or?
Yeah, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Oh.
Where they had like Team
it, yeah.
Rocket from an alternate dimension come in the final boss with Giovanni and Mewtwo.
That's a pretty good boss. Giovanni is pretty fucking
But
sick.
you had to slog through 50 hours of this same game again with slightly worse cutscenes.
Oh.
Because you know the characters that they had in Sun and Moon?
Oh, the boring ones that are just like, oh, you're the best. I want you to win.
Yeah, so they replaced them with completely nameless and faceless guys in white suits.
Ooh, can we still? Yeah, we can still inject the pods as well. So fuck it. Let's
sweet.
get as many. And they're all level 15, so we should annihilate these. So let's just get as many like ridiculous giant Varkids as possible. Let's try and get a whole bunch. These will evolve to shit. Let's do it. Oh yeah, mutated badass, mutated badass, mutated.
Yeah, there's lots of them, Carl.
This is what I want, Lucas. This is what we need. Mutated badass, mutated badasses.
Oh god, no. Oh.
Keep running. Keep running.
I am just running.
In a circle. Fuck it. Oh, Lucas, dear God, help me.
I'm injecting more pods, Carl.
Why are you doing this to me? So I'll kill one of the regular Varkids.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're surrounded quite. The thing is, though, if you die here, you spawn just in that room over there, so the Varkids don't disappear. So you're actually alright. It's not too bad. This is why one of the reasons I like doing this. It's a good way to level up if you don't go to Fink's Slaughterhouse.
I'll revive you. No, I won't.
You can let all the Varkids level up to like being like ultimate badasses and just keep spawning in the room next door.
Oh my dear God.
There's no what's the? You're not disincentivized.
There's no punishment.
Yeah, because you spawn next door and they're still there. Sometimes like enemies will despawn or unpop or get the health back, but here you're so close that they keep their health.
Oh no! I have no safe way of passage.
I just realised we've got those fucking Hyperion weapons that just do like mad damage. We've got like the ones that just like slag everything, haven't we?
Yeah, yeah.
So fuck it, just use that.
My money!
Not to mention as well, I've got fucking gauge, so I don't need to aim. Cause even though we're like 5 levels above, we're still getting like 800 XP off these things.
Oh really?
That's why they're all, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Calm down.
Oh yeah, I've got the fucking fire version of this as well. Cones in. Fuck it.
Start the anarchy.
And never pick up the things they drop.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was like, what's the light blue thing? Oh wait, yeah, don't get that.
Found some healing.
Look at that, 800 XP, that's easy. Easy 800, mate. For doing nothing.
Spotted health.
That's getting there, kick some ass. Huh?
No!
Yeah, fuck you! Rain, just Lucas, rain fire.
Oh god, there we go.
Thanos knew what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Stay put.
so fucking threatening. The amount of bullshit. The amount of bullshit is incredible. I'm so happy. I think it's
look at this fucking dickhead over here, this chrysalis.
I know he loves it. Like this is the areas though where you can find the Minecraft things.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is.
We will be doing our best to go find the Minecraft bit for
We'll look up a guide when we get to the X. I remember the area is roughly, but I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is, but I might be mistaken.
There's just a series of things you have to do there. Oh, the chrysalis well, when you got the law, you just backhand them once and it immediately shatters the crystals. It's so fucking brutal. Just one backhand. It's like taste the law, creature. Just, yeah.
Ugh, I'm melting. Oh, badass Varkid.
Is he coming?
Fuck you.
He's coming. the karate.
Oh no, he died as I died.
I'd heal you.
No.
Oh, fuck it. You're in the middle of acid. Oh, God, you're so far away. You didn't follow me.
No. This badass just appeared as I was... Oh, goddamn.
Can you... I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to you. I'm going to try.
Carl, no.
Just firing in my general direction. I thought you were right behind me.
We stream so late in the UK because we get more viewers from America than the UK.
Yes. Also, as well, it's always baffling to me someone saying you're streaming late when they're up as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you're watching this, so clearly you're up as well. Why are you up so late?
But yeah, like, that's the reason is because there's way more people that view our content in America. So, if we could appeal to, like, 50% more people, why wouldn't we?
Yeah,
essentially. That's all it is, really. I mean, it doesn't really hurt that me and Carl are normally up late anyway.
Yeah, like, we fucking lived as students. We never, like, went to bed at normal time. My sleep schedule is go to bed at 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Wake up at 10. Which is still, I'm still getting 7 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up at 10 every morning, like, stir for 20 minutes, get up, like, just do my morning stretches and stuff, and then just go on with the day.
Meanwhile, yeah, since I can fucking remember, I fell asleep anywhere between, like, 3 and 7 a.m., so...
That's the thing.
A, it would be the smart thing to do. B, it also just kind of fits our schedule anyway.
Yeah, plus you're like a night owl, aren't you, anyway?
I really am a night owl, yeah.
I'm not, but I have bursts of inspiration. Because it's a creative-led job, so...
That's why I enjoy working from home, is like...
Just when you want to work, you can
when
work.
I want to work, like... Sometimes I'm, like, sitting here over daytime, and I'm not very productive over day sometimes. Because, again, I'm a night owl, so... A lot of the time, my eyes are just glazing over while, like, you know, I'm trying to get work done in the day, and I'll just be like, fuck it, I'll go play a game, come back in a couple of hours, and then I'll be super productive of, like, an evening or a night instead, and sometimes it just happens.
Yeah, remember this fight? Remember this dumb piece of shit?
I'd say yes or no, but I'm not even anywhere near yet.
Oh, it's blue.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I forgot that you can do that. Plus, as well, look how... Oh, God, it goes down so fast. Because the critical hits on the hail thing. He does, like, 150% critical hit ratio,
Yeah,
and he's just one giant hitbox. Oh, so, Lucas, let's have a look. I wonder what Marx's greatest treasure is. Is the... come have a look, Lucas. You want it for your stream.
Yeah.
It's just his pawn. It's just his loose snaps of boxing. And as well, we all know that we've all seen the cosplayers doing these exact poses.
Oh, yeah.
What I love about these, though, is that Moxie's like, I don't care if you look, but I'd rather, like, my ex didn't have them.
Yeah, because he's one of her many ex-husbands, right?
Yeah.
It's like, she was married to 5 different guys, and they're all in Sanctuary. It's like, did you not want to, you know, at least not let all your exes live together?
But she's also married to Handsome Jack.
Oh, yeah.
She says that she dated Jack.
And I don't remember the rewards for bringing it to either person, so...
Moxie, you always get better stuff because she always gives you really good elemental weapons.
Yeah, because I remember...
Generally.
Moxie's Bad Touch and Good Touch are both, like, really good SMGs,
and they're the ones
aren't they?
And they constantly vibrate as well.
They do, yes.
Which is the joke. She tells this is my special gun. It's the one that is my favourite gun. It's like, why? Oh, it vibrates constantly.
Are you sure it's this big? Because it's a bit with like bridge and minecarts and stuff.
Yeah, that's deeper into the cave. But I just remember we go this way to get the treasure, and then we just continue.
Okay.
Because blue's one of those respawn enemies that's really easy to kill, and I think it has a good
as we
spot.
proved.
Yeah, especially with hail. You know who Moxie's son and daughter are? No, as someone who's played the game, I don't know this information that is revealed in the game. They tell you.
I do. It's like Ellie and Scooter, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they tell you in the game that. So it's like, oh,
yeah,
do you
exactly.
know? They tell you in game.
They literally, it's part of a mission.
Oh, the Threshers. Thresher Moor. Oh man, I played some Mass Effect recently. Fucking Thresher Moors, man. And I forgot as well how bad. Like, not Mass Effect 2 is a great game, but when it goes to, oh, it's just Call of Duty now, and every weapon feels fucking flaccid as shit. No weapon feels good to use in that game.
Well, why are you using the weapons in that game?
Exactly. But like, at least in Mass Effect 1, when you've got like the pistol and it's like the infinite ammo and you're like spamming lasers.
Oh yeah. But like, man, even in Mass Effect 2, I never really use guns.
Just powers all day.
Like powers all day long, and then you just get the is it the Widow, the sniper that's like the collector sniper that infinitely kills everything.
I went for the Vanguard because I mistakenly thought, oh, I'll get the same fun powers I had last time. So no, you have you charge, which is funny, but not that as fun as I remember it. It's not as funny as push.
Yeah.
Like the throw power, when you maximize that and you get master throw, and it launches like Saren off the edge.
And you can do like even in Mass Effect 2, you get like Miranda's slam, combine it with throw, and like you can have Miranda slam them, throw them while they're in the air, and just like boom, and fire them off the cliff.
I remember I put all my perks, and these are all terrible. I've got better ones. But I got like master throw, and I did it to Saren, and he just got out of bounds. The fuck are you supposed to do when I'm like, so you're looking, goes, oh, you're hitting them with the equivalent of a ton of force.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? What are you ever meant to... Oh, fuck your Death Trap, go in. You don't play Brutal Legends. It's not a great game.
Brutal Legends, alright at times.
It's that game, though, where they lied about the genre.
Yeah.
You think it's going to be like a character action game. It's like, no, it's actually an RTS or some shit, isn't it?
It's like the first half of it is like a bad action platformer, and the second half is a bad RTS.
So it's like, it's the worst of both worlds.
Same with Spore, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, they showed off one part of that gameplay and made it look really funny. It turns out that, oh no, immediately after that, you go to all the non-fun sections where it's like a bad strategy game and shit like that.
It is, though, a phenomenal voice cast and soundtrack, as you might imagine.
Oh, Brutal Legend, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Spore for a second. I was like, Spore's a great alien designer.
The penis monsters.
The penis monsters.
I just remember having a very good soundtrack, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, of course. And like, obviously, Jack Black fucking kills it, and you get cameos from like, Ozzy Osbourne and stuff.
Lemmy's in it, so that's the important thing. But the problem is we could never play it on the channel or on stream because it's all licensed music.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way we'd ever be able to monetize that video.
Exactly.
Ever.
We could play it without the music, right?
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm sure I'm going to be really happy about that version.
How fun would that be? Inject as many pods as you can.
I'm just firing in every conceivable direction at once. It doesn't matter, they all home in. The gauge never misses. 50% of my shots just home in. 50% of the time it works all the time.
Or just get away. I'm just constantly on poison. I don't know what, like...
I don't know. Everything is going... Oh my god, this gun fires so fast. Because of my powers.
Like, fast shields are great and everything, but when you're constantly being afflicted with elemental damage, it's like, what do you do?
Good though. Yeah. Oh, you like this though, Lucas? Do you know of like all the recommendations I've had? My favourite one that I got recently was, hey, have you ever heard of a game called Last of Us? I am not kidding.
What's that?
I legit got someone saying, have you ever heard of Last of Us? One of the most highly acclaimed video games of a generation.
And the sequel has literally just been in the news for getting like the most amount of award nominations at the BAFTAs ever.
But someone like legit was like, have you ever heard of like...
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
One of the like just fucking most notable games of what the past 10 years.
Even if you've never heard, even if like the question was, it wasn't even have you played, it was have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody has. Oh god, I'm out of bounds.
Yeah, we're doing good, thank you.
Doing alright, aren't we?
Been a good day.
This is a good place as well for gauge, just get a shit ton of anarchy because there's so many just single enemies. I think it goes up for every time you empty a clip without reloading and for every enemy you kill.
Yeah, like if you open my stream up and mute it, that does help my view account, which helps me, you know, eventually in 1,000 years get to Twitch partner. So yes, having both of us open and just muting one and watching the other does actually help our numbers. Yes.
Yeah, and unfortunately we can't do that dual streaming thing because that's an option only available to partners, which
Exactly,
neither of us are. Even though I have cleared the requisites for it multiple times.
Oh god, that's annoying. Like at least I can sit here and go, I'm not a Twitch partner, but I'm nowhere near getting the view account.
I've had the viewer count.
Yeah.
I've gone past the parameters multiple times. They just won't give me it.
It's such a fucking jump. I can't get over it. They want you to have like an average of a couple of viewers to an average of 75. It's like, do you know how hard it is? Like, I had one of the big Smash streams where my average viewers was like 30 something, and it put my average viewer count up for the month by like 0.4. Because we stream like 18 days of the week or 18 days in the month or whatever.
Well, is that the thing? If you have over like 5 people in your stream, you're in the top 5% of streamers worldwide.
Something ridiculous like that, yeah.
Because it's a feast or famine industry.
Yeah.
It's like the people at the top are fucking making bank, but the people, like, there's so many people between them.
Yeah. And I was talking to my friend recently who was like trying to get into streaming and was like, yeah, you know, I've done a couple of streams where I've had a couple of viewers. Like, what games do you go for? Like,
it doesn't matter.
Do you go for the one that's viewed a lot, or do you go for the one that doesn't have many people playing it? And it's like, kind of just a fucking lottery at this point.
Yeah,
it's like either you're a big fish in a small pond, or a small fish in a big pond, and it's like you just got to hope for the best.
The easiest way is play a game that you like, because then, regardless of what people are clicking on it, at the very least, the hope would be people who are tuning in will see that you're excited or enjoying the game. Because more than anything, Twitch is personality driven. Yes, there are people who tune in just to see a particular game. It happens when we play like more, not necessarily obscure games, but ones that aren't played, like Resident Evil 5. We'll often get people tuning in, or Titanfall, because it doesn't have a big community much anymore.
Borderlands 2 as well.
Borderlands 2. Well, for the most part, people tune in for personality, so the only advice would be just play a game that highlights your personality, or that you like enough or can talk about.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing got wrecked.
And it's one of those things of like, my friend was saying, oh yeah, you know, I get a couple of viewers, but how do you like, you know, the difficult part is not getting people to join in because they're watching the game. It's because they want to watch you, and like that's obviously, again, where the personality side comes in.
And it's really difficult to give someone advice, which basically boils down to be interesting, because that's on you. Oh, do you know what? Fuck it, Lucas 360. I don't care.
Yeah, like, honestly, that is the most important thing to point out to people is, yeah, you will have a lot of streams when you start with probably 0 viewers. And obviously, you know, Carl had a platform that then he let me use that then helped promote my stream, so for both of us it's been a bit quicker, especially for Carl, like, obviously, because Carl is the face of Fat Fiend. Like, it's
the easiest way you look at it is, for people in my chat right now, go look at my subscribers on YouTube. I've got like 700,000. I've got 20,000 people following me on Twitter. I can post about this on all 3 of those things, and we will get at most a couple hundred people tuning in.
At most, yeah.
Yeah, and that is when we put a video directly on the main page of a channel with 750,000 subscribers. It is ridiculously difficult to get people to tune into something other than what they initially do. So,
so yeah, like,
these crystals.
Even when I'm sitting here and going like, oh yeah, it's difficult, and what, like, right now I've got less than 10 viewers on average, and it's like, I've been doing it for a year, and that's really fucking good numbers.
Yeah,
which is terrible.
It's not so much, it's just do the same thing in any industry. Think about our music.
Yeah.
Like, go play in a band and ask bands how many albums they've sold. Same thing.
And it's just like unfortunate that getting into any creative industry is just so fucking hard. But again, it's also like the barrier to entry is so low that
which is why it is so difficult. It's just
flooded with a shit ton of people that are unfortunately not gonna make it, but it then makes it hard to like find the more talented people, I guess.
Yeah, like,
not saying which is me, not saying that's me.
But the low barrier of entry means anyone can join in, but that means there is just going to be people who don't make it.
Yeah.
Same thing with YouTube. Like, look at how many millions of channels there are. Like, you go Google reaction to anything, you'll find people with like 100 subs reacting to stuff. Try to say about music, you should do it for fun, not for money. That's a terrible piece of advice. If you want to do something for money, do it for money. I do YouTube for money. It's great.
Yep.
You can enjoy it, but money can be a primary factor.
Yeah, and like the thing is, I would say, yeah, don't do something creative that you hate for money, because a big point of like, you know, doing something creative is that you have a passion for it, and that passion will come across. Like, if you want to make money being cynical, there's plenty of other places you can do that.
YouTube. How many people on YouTube's whole thing is they just hate everything?
True, true.
Or they're just angry or just unreasonably
Oh,
upset
here we go,
about
Carl.
it. Yeah, the Minecraft area. And I think you get a weapon in here too.
I think so, yeah.
Be ready to kill the creepers. Are we in? We in, Lucas. What if it's just a hobby though? Well, yeah, obviously you could do a hobby for fun.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't have a hobby, but when people get like, trying to think what the word is now, like, not uppity, but like
People get really protective over it, don't they?
yeah, and they get pretentious and like all high and mighty about, oh, you should only do something if you love it. So doing something because it earns you a paycheck is a perfectly valid reason to do something.
Yeah.
Plenty of people do jobs they don't like.
And it's just a bonus if you do a job that you do like, and you can, like, as, you know, Carl enjoys making fat feed videos. Doesn't mean that he also doesn't enjoy making money off those videos.
I also enjoy getting paid. Being paid is great.
Being paid is really nice.
It's really nice to earn money. And I've been criticised for that in the past.
Of like, oh, well, you know, when fat feed finishes, why wouldn't you just do it for the fun?
Because
I need to earn an income. There we go. So we got Minecraft skins.
Which are terrible.
They are.
Terrible. Well, this is the area. If we walk past this, we will get so much hate.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, it is the most famous Easter egg in the game. I think I picked up that Minecraft skin's about activated.
Oh no, I picked it up, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think I picked up your one as well.
Ah, okay. I didn't know if they were like unique to us.
There we go.
No requests or suggestions, mate. Right there in the rule number one.
Sorry, like, ignore chat for a second, but my favourite Pokemon from our Soul Silver series is just, it has to be the Espeon, Charles.
It's your favourite Pokemon, and mine's obviously the Maxi.
Like, you can ask me on every day of the week what my favourite Pokemon is, and every day I'll have a different answer, but Espeon's up there in one of my few favourites.
Oh. Full of more stuff in here. But I do know you get the Minecraft skin here, don't you? There's like some treasure. And they tend to drop.
I think there's like a chance to get a gun.
Maybe. What was that message deleted for? Because it was a suggestion, and it's rule number one.
Help!
Yeah.
Rule number one.
That's the issue of like how long until you get discovered. And for some people, you get super lucky, and you do get discovered. But for 99% of people, it will be nothing more than a hobby.
But yeah.
Which, unfortunately, will probably be the case for, like, my streaming as well.
It's probably the case for mine.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like, the audience and the pre-established just stuff I have would not be enough to maintain a streaming career.
Yeah,
Unless I, like, did it every day, and I would probably, realistically, I would have to crater the viewership of the regular channel, because I would need to promote it, like, every time I stream, and I don't stream every day. And at the moment, like, I don't mind streaming like 3 times a week, but any more than that, that's starting to get to a job. Because we record for a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then I write for a couple hours. But if I was streaming, it's got to be like a good 5-6 hours every fucking day, and then uploading stream archives and... Oh, the Slag Thrasher, he loves it. You're looking forward to a new Pokemon game? Well, not out for a couple of years, but sure.
I mean... From the footage, unless there's like a Switch Pro, I don't see it coming out like early 2021 like they said. Because, like, admittedly, it looks like a good idea, but it did look rough. So I don't
It's Pokemon, people are going to buy it.
Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it? But if they're going to make the effort to stray from the formula, I would like to think that this would be the one time that they rely on more than just it's Pokemon that'll get bought.
They don't need to, though, because it's Pokemon.
But why would they go to the effort of changing anything at all then?
Yeah. So we can do this mission here, Minecart Mischief.
Ah, yeah.
It's just another mission. It takes you to like the very end of this area, which completes the full loop, I think.
Because my thinking is if they were just being cynical and like anything will sell, they wouldn't have to do this open world game. So I think this is something they genuinely want to be good.
Of course, they want every game to be good.
Well, yeah, but as in like they want it to be, I guess, seen better by the fan base than just, oh, it's another Pokemon game.
It's probably just they don't like the idea of adding more and more Pokemon in because they don't want to. It's closing on 1,000.
Yeah, there's also that.
Like, make a tighter experience. But we can wait and see.
We can. I like the idea of what they're doing, but it's Pokemon, and it's like a monkey's paw of Pokemon, isn't it?
Yeah, and as well, they always refer to that legendary image of just, would the fans be happy? And it's like, Pokemon would not be happy with all the riches in heaven.
Yeah.
Like, Pokemon fans will never be happy, so there's no reason. Also, this is some really great backstory. Do all the bandits we fight in, they're Dow Corporation employees. Like, she tells you that, it's like, oh, the Dow Corporation, the Sanctuary was a ship. It planked here, and they were mining underneath it, and then Dow fucked off. And then every single employee went mad, and that's why they're all bandits. So we're effectively killing marooned employees who went mad. They lost their family. And you know what? That makes me think maybe Handsome Jack's got a point about him being the hero, not us.
Yeah.
And we're violently murdering people who've just like gone crazy due to like abandonment. I just want a hard Pokemon game, and then do a Nuzlocke run.
Yeah.
It's an RPG.
Like, there's plenty of different things you can do to self-impose a challenge and make Pokemon difficult for yourself.
At the end of the day, Pokemon's a game for fucking kids.
Yeah. Like, do a monotype run. Do a game where, like, yeah, fuck it. All I'm going to do is only use water types.
Yeah, I've got Max Anarchy just doing this as well. Just killing all that Varkids and shit.
I just killed, like, the Queen Spider on over here. I don't really know where I've gone. I've just wandered off, Carl.
It's just boring now. Then I guess you are not the primary audience for Pokemon games.
Yeah.
If you're playing them to a point where they're actively not providing a challenge or any fun to you, I don't think you're the primary audience for the games.
At the end of the day, if something's not fun, stop playing it. Like, it's you get it a lot of the time with like Destiny fans, because it's like, you know, games service that they want you to keep coming back to. People are going like, oh yeah, but it's not fair because now I'm bored of the game. I feel like there's not as much to do right now. It's like, well, come back when you want to play it then.
It's gonna be there.
Come back when they add more content. Like, just, you're not forced to play this game by anybody. Like, if you're not enjoying that experience, or you feel like you've got everything you can out of that series, or whatever it is, just leave it there.
But it's also as well a really bad idea for a company to create a game or to cater exclusively to the people who spend all their time complaining about the core experience.
Yeah.
Because that's the draw. So you can look at it in regards to like my channel. I get so many people complain, oh, the content's getting stale because I watched every episode in a row. It's like, so clearly I don't do that. Why would I cater my content to the minority of people who watch every video in one go and then want me to do something different?
When clearly you're doing what you're doing and it's working.
I'm going to keep pushing his mind.
Thoughts on the Borderlands story is that it's nearly all really bad, and Borderlands 2 got lucky. Well, didn't get lucky, is just kind of like all things came together well at once. Yeah.
Borderlands is a series carried by the performance of, almost entirely carried by the performance of one man, and that man is Damon Clark.
AKA Handsome Jack.
It is, he got so fucking swole carrying this game on his shoulders.
And yeah, oh, I think Borderlands as a series is
limited.
It's not got the best characters and stories, it's not got the best games, it's just Borderlands 2, they did everything right and everything came together in one game.
It's also as well just a very fun gameplay loop.
It is, yeah.
Like, me and Luke say, people probably say we're flying through this mission. We've presumably between us, we've probably done this like a dozen times. But just that loop of making a character and getting a build is so satisfying.
Yeah, just getting a shit ton of guns, getting good loot, getting good skills. And like,
getting a good drop, it satisfies that skin about bitch.
It really is as simple as, like, people enjoy watching the numbers go up.
They do.
And I'm one of those people, like, I love my loot in my games, and yeah, I know it's a simple trick, but it's a trick that fucking works on me.
and I'm a guy who loves playing off meta and exploring mechanics of games and doing stuff that the game doesn't want me to do, or playing against expectations. So Borderlands is great. Like, for example, oh, Gage, what is Shishu? You play her this way? Okay, I'm going to make a build that's the exact opposite. Same with like all my RPGs. Like, next thing we're doing on the channel, we're going to be playing like FF8. You will see how we can build some bullshit in that, mate.
Yeah, I really want to get into all that stuff because I know that FF8 is meant to be completely broken if you do the wrong things, or the right things, I guess.
And one of the biggest frustrations I have is the #1 complaint. Oh, it's so difficult to level up because you have to draw magic. It's like you don't. That's for the first 2 hours of the game. Once you get the ability to just create magic from whatever you want, you get an infinite amount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because everyone was like, oh, to get your magic to 100, you have to stand there and draw for an entire afternoon. It's like, no, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to have 100 fucking spells in the first area.
But it's an RPG, and if you give people the ability to do that, people will.
They will. And that's not a failure of the game. That's because you just wanted to get as high as you could go.
It's like when we talk about it all the time, don't we? Of, oh yeah, well, I'm going to hoard these elixirs because it might come in handy at some point. And it's like, well, I'm going to sit here and farm my magic because I might need 100 magic spells at some point. It's like, you won't, but you've convinced yourself that that's a necessary part of the game.
Ooh, that'd be really useful if we weren't level 15. A slag sniper rifle.
It's that thing of a lot of people will make complaints like that, and it's, yeah, well, you can do this in the game, therefore it's really annoying that the game expects me to. It's like the game doesn't expect you to do that.
Yeah, well, the chief complaint that I've seen bandied about a lot is that it slows the game down because you have to do that to get magic, which you don't.
Yeah.
There are multiple ways you can get it, and some of them are like almost comically fast.
Because that's the thing is, yeah, I've played, I think, the first disc and a bit of FF8, but never got onto the bullshit part where you can do all that crap.
What's the thing as well? I've never completed it because I always get to the last boss. Because when I was a kid, you know what, we can talk about when we do the playthrough.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
I think we can leave now. So after you're done killing, you can just leave this way.
Cool. I'm jumping down to you now.
Got this. So we didn't level up much. Ooh. Again, that'd be useful if we weren't above level 15. Like,
yeah.
I wish loot was leveled, but that means you could just go in at level 50 and go to the first area, so I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be able to do that, do you?
Oh, there we go. We opened up that bit. So
yeah, now we
go on the map.
We can just leave now if you want. It takes you around in one big loop.
Ah.
I think there's a couple more like side missions in here that we could do. But for the most part, I think we've done most of it. Oh god, yeah, there's the escape here. I can just see your little arrow.
Like,
he's going all the way up. Luke's just leaving. He's fucking off. I'm coming.
Yeah, generally speaking, in most games, most people tend to just have a shit ton of stuff they never need. It's always the way.
That's the thing. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah, totally.
It is always applicable. So I love those sayings as well. Like you can just drop out and you sound like such a prick when you drop them. That's true.
Yeah.
Like failure to prepare is preparing to fail. You sound like such a prick when you say it, but you can't argue with it because it's completely true.
It is 100% true. I like to just prepare to fail.
That's the one. It's alright, we all went to uni. So I guess just sell all this bullshit. I've got so many items that are worthless. Because everything I got is level 15.
Is that hard to categorize though? Like, is failing to prepare? No, preparing to fail, actually failing in the end, if that's what you were preparing to do.
I guess so.
Or is that success? You'll never know.
It's both.
Yeah, it's both.
Do you know what it is? It's complicated. Oh my god, that mutated Valkyrie went down like an absolute shit. Went down like an absolute beast. So I guess we can go turn in these missions. The annoying thing is we'll go get Moxie's gun, and hopefully it'll be level 20. Because even though all the stuff in this is level 15, the missions are level 20. I think it's just if the enemies were level 20, they'd be fucking impossible to kill.
Right, yeah, fair.
It's just they give you a lot of them. Oh, fuck yeah. So I've just got the Pokemon music in the background, and you can tell that all the female members of like the evil groups are always better designed. It's like Team Aqua, and they've got like the cool pirate girls, and it's awesome. And then it's just what the guys wearing shorts. Right.
Like Team Aqua and Magma, the females do look so much better.
They always do.
Like they always do, but specifically like Team Aqua and Magma as well.
So we're gonna go give it to Moxie to get her gun because she gives you.
I'd say so, yeah.
Plus, as well, I want to give it to Moxie. I don't want to give a creepy, weird, overweight dude creepy, leery pictures of his ex that she doesn't want him to keep.
Yeah.
You know what? That sounds like a rough time.
It does.
Here we go.
To upload these to the EchoNet.
Oh, she's gonna upload them. Fuck it. Yeah, you know what? Upload to your OnlyFans.
Exactly. At least that way she can make fucking money off it.
Hell yeah. You know what, Moxie? You do you. I respect
Sex
it.
sells.
It does. I always find it great as well when guys point it out as if it's like an insult.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just selling pictures of your tits. It's like, yeah, and you paid for him, dickhead. You know what? Bollocks to it. Let's gamble. So I'm equipping that gun because those guns are all awesome.
I think I might, like, I don't know. It's a lot worse than the level 20 gun I've got, though.
But it's Moxie's gun, and they always have that secondary effect that's crazy, like mass critical hit damage. And I think for me, the reason I'm having it is because of the critical hit damage.
I'll try it out and see how we do. But my other shotgun's a slag one as well.
Because you gave me that like, wild rifle that does loads of damage, but it doesn't really do very well. Because I'm going to miss all the time. A shotgun that does decent critical hit rate.
That's true, that's true.
And I can just like hold the trigger on and fire like 8 rounds that all set things on fire. You know what as well? I'm going to go, what's this guy's name? It's got a name. What's it called?
Crazy man.
Earl, there we go. Guess I'm going to get all the ammo upgrades.
I should keep getting backpack upgrades because fuck it.
But like, I need ammo, that's the thing.
You do, yeah, true.
Like, Gage runs out of ammo so fucking fast. She needs it desperately. Like, I need as much ammo as fucking possible.
We aren't getting shit from these gambling machines.
No. You always give it a couple. Sometimes you can get like legendary weapons out of them and stuff.
I always just do it because, like, you know, what else are you going to spend money on in this game?
Unless you like happen to get a rare drop in a whatever they are, vending machine. But even that, it's very rare. So fuck it, sell that rifle. It was good, but I don't care. And yeah, someone dropped a Prime sub. I appreciate it, but like if you want to like help out, member of the channel, like Lucas's channel is also here, !Lucas.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Like, don't even need to sub. Just if you want to like, just like you said earlier, just open another window, watch us both.
Always helps. Always helps.
It does. It adds to our analytics, which is like more useful in the long run than just like hard cash. As much as money's worth it, but like content creation, your numbers are everything. Have you seen as well? There's a new thing from Twitch. Which said, yeah, we're going to manually review people's like brand safety ratings, so we know how much money to give them in ads. It's like, yeah. It's the thing like it's only going to apply to like bigger streamers, but do you like on YouTube where they just assign someone to watch over your account when you get to a certain level?
Oh right.
It's just on Twitch. They one of the things that's been buried in a update somewhere is we've got a brand safety rating. I don't think we need any golden keys yet.
I'm just gonna use one, see what happens.
Okay. Like Coach gun. Oh god, that's a really good gun for Gage.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. It fires two ammo per shot and has 2 magazine size, Carl. Like every time you could just yeah, there we go.
So many good guns though. You know what? I'll get rid of the hail. Maybe
because that is ridiculous to build a Mannequin.
Yeah, to be fair, like the Moxie's gun is just nowhere near as good. It's got one shot in it and it fires 13 pellets. That's fucking awesome.
So I'll go.
Oh, well, yeah, fuck it. I'll mix it up a bit. I don't like the thing is the only design for Gage that I like is the original.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the redesigns for Gage aren't good.
Like with the let's have a look. Where is and the thing is, I don't even think I equipped the Minecraft one, or if I did, I didn't pick it up. That's what. Do you know what? That one's edgy as fuck, but fuck it, let's go.
Let's have a look, Carl. Let's have a look. See what you've got.
We could be edgelords together, the hood.
Oh yeah, I don't mind the Halloween ones. They're all a bit edgy, but fuck it, why not?
She's got a skull on a t-shirt. She's edgy as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Okay, the Highlands outwash. Let's go. Boom! That's a gun and a half, that. Not going to be accidentally reload this. He's got one bullet.
That is the good thing, isn't it? If you know if you're using that coach gun, you cannot fuck it up. You've either got an empty clip or a full clip. There's no in between. You can't reload by accident.
It's like gun with infinite ammo. Hi, Carl. Please don't spell my name with a C. It's written on the fucking page.
Yeah, it's on your stream and it's in your username.
Oh yeah, Team Skull.
Is this the one with all the invisible bits? Yes, it is. Yeah.
I'm not even going to bother fighting them. They're not high enough level.
Well, they're not.
The wildlife exploitation preserve them, man. That's what we need. That's the shit we do want. Oh, robots. Fuck it. My god, everything's just dying. It's just bullets are reflecting off walls and hitting something. Something's getting hit. I don't even need to aim, look, Lucas. It's like, just shit dies.
Oh my god, so do I.
You got it.
Now where was I?
Got it, it's all good. It's all good.
You can't stop.
Oh, throwing the grenades. I think if I get one more level as well, I can get like the thing that gives me more anarchy, because fuck it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm at max 150 stacks, so I might as well get the thing that gives me like another 50 stacks. If I'm at max, 3 damage. I can move in. How's the game? We're doing alright.
Yeah, going well.
Like, we're slightly over level for this area, so it's just really easy to just.
Yeah, it really is.
Especially with Gage, she doesn't need to aim.
That's the thing is, I do feel as though like playing Maya and sitting here comparing it to Gage, it's like, yeah, Gage is so much more powerful a character. DLC though, isn't it? So they've got to.
Yeah. It requires some setup, I guess, like minimal. So we're going to the Wildlife Preservation Reserve. Oh no, Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. What a name.
Exploitation, yeah.
That's a Hyperion place, alright. Move in. She wants stuff to be our level, so we want to kick some shit out. Bum, ba, ba, ba,
There we go.
ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, ba.
So I might be jinxing this, Carl. But this is an hour of a stream.
No mistakes.
No cutting out of OBS or anything so far.
Why would you say that? You're just tempting fate.
I am tempting fate. I'm playing the risky game. OBS has just heard me and gone, fuck you. Give me a minute.
How dare you? How dare you say that I'm running flawlessly? I'll show you. Let me guess, I'm driving.
Of course. But,
Well, it's already been used. So spawn the vehicle and I'll drive it.
Let's
go,
20
baby.
minutes calling it now. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's amazing to me that, like, every content creator sits there and goes like, man, it's a shame I've got to use OBS and there's nothing better because it's a pile of trash. And, like, no one's managed anything better so far.
It's just the standard. It's baffling because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Half the time.
Like,
Fuck is this area?
Everybody complains
Oh,
about problems with it. And yet, nobody's been able to come up with anything better so far.
Yeah. There's
And
so
like,
many things.
Even big streamers are like, I'm still using this. They don't even think there's really a better paid option.
Yeah, because you think like millionaires would have like, fuck it, I just want to pay for whatever. Like, this is my literal, like, I lose thousands of dollars for every minute I lose, like, uptime. We're moving in.
Oh, there we go.
Played this game for about 7 hours and got bored. If the game doesn't gel with you, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You don't need other people to justify the game to you. If you don't like it, that's fine.
It's just a weird thing, isn't it? Of we get it a lot of the time. Like, is it okay that I don't enjoy or haven't played this game? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't
Also
want to play
as
it, you don't want to play it.
I don't know who you are, so I don't care.
I can't. I see that you haven't
Leveled up yet. No, I have now.
Well, I was about to say I see that you haven't tried to get this car through.
You can't. It's so difficult. There we go. So get an extra 50 stacks of anarchy. I'll take that.
You go ahead. I'm gonna give it a good go. Gonna give it a college try.
It's not like Halo where you can just force shit through, like knocking the edge off a ghost so you can get through a doorway.
Yeah, true.
What?
Because in this game,
they've like infinitely sprawling walls that go all the way into the atmosphere down
that's the issue, because I've managed to get over, like, through the barrier, and then right behind the barrier, there's giant invisible walls that stop you anyway. It's like...
And death planes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I bet your friend Claptrap could get through that Hyperion force.
We just need to go steal some shit.
You'll need a software upgrade. Mordecai should have what you need. He's camped out near the preserve.
All that. Just go buy some shit. Oh yeah. You never need to feel bad about not liking a game.
Not at all.
But it's also weird when people are like, oh, is it weird that I don't like it? It's like, no one cares.
Yeah.
And the people who do care, they are supremely boring people. Because I can't imagine how dull your life's got to be to muster the energy to give a shit about something like that.
I think the only time, genuinely, that it, like, matters is if someone's, you know, reviewing a game or trying to show it off on, like, a video and going, like, would I recommend this game or not? That's the only time it should matter whether somebody likes that game or not, is when they're trying to inform people of whether they should buy the game or not.
Or when they have just a colossally bad take.
All that, yeah. All that.
Yeah. Which is when you refer to that, like, just evergreen Austin Walker tweet of, have you ever seen a take so bad you had to go lie down?
Which was...
It's just the Austin Walker tweet. It's what he says. It's like, have you ever seen a take so bad that you had to go lie down? Because every now and again...
Breath of the Wild isn't that good a game. That was the one for me.
The one for me was recently, was a guy legit going, oh, Final Fantasy VII Remake, pretty mediocre.
Oh my God.
It's like, that money bleeds... That game bleeds money.
Yeah. Also, did you... I only saw this on my Twitter after the podcast, so I didn't get to bring it up, but I'll forget about it by next week. A guy not apologising for a sexual misconduct, and I don't know for 100% it's a guy, but you know it's a guy.
Yeah, it is the plan, mate. You even get a just before we go on,
yeah,
you get a brief preview of what you're actually going to fight. Mm-hmm. Here's the full plan written right here.
And yeah, so this person wasn't apologising. They were informing people that their house must be haunted and they've been possessed by a sexual predator that might be a paedophile. And if I ever seem like I'm not myself, it must be that I've been possessed again.
That is the hell of an excuse.
That's the ballsiest quote-unquote apology I've ever fucking seen.
Did you ever see that guy who had like 100 terabytes of pornography? No, child pornography on his computer and said his cat did it. He said his cat walked across his keyboard and did it by accident. It's like, fucking hell, mate, that cat set you up.
Like, I know cats are meant to be dickheads, but that is the most dickhead of cat in the world, isn't it?
Like, can you imagine that? You don't put your cat out one evening, next day getting arrested for like 100 terabytes of like child pornography.
Yeah, I'm sure it was all your cat, mate. Fucking hell.
Surprised Carl's not playing Krieg. Me and Lucas prefer playing female characters. They just tend to have better designs. Oh yeah. Also, I wrote a fact for you an article today, Lucas, that you're going to want to do with me next week.
Hell yeah.
Do you know Thane? I did the research on Thane.
I'm fully aware of Thane, yes.
From Mass Effect. He was specifically designed to be attractive to women, but most of the art department of the Mass Effect team were men. So they had to ask women in the office, oh, so if you were going to have sex with an alien, what would you want that alien to look like? And they said, well, we want him to look handsome.
We want him to look like a giant fish man, right? Got it, cool.
We want him to look good. And they said, oh, well, that must mean you want him to look super perfect. Like, you wanted to look like a fucking male model, and they were all like, no. But what they did is initially just designed a version of Thane, the early version, where he was like creepily perfect, like a mannequin, with a bright red scar on his face. And every woman in the office that they showed it to went, I don't like this, it looks creepy. But all the men who designed it, like, what do you mean? It looks so badass.
Yeah.
And then they made him look like a weird fish man. And again, all the women are like, we hate this. And it's like, why? And they had what I think is a really, really fucking on-point observation. Like, well, the character, what's the character that men get to romance on their playthrough? It is a svelte, curvaceous blue woman. And I know that you can romance Liara as a man or a woman, but she is designed for the male gaze. Like, she has all the traits that men find attractive. Like, she is.
I would just say she's an attractive female. I wouldn't say necessarily for males, because I know plenty of women that are attracted to Liara as well.
But at the same time, like, they designed that character with men in mind.
Very probably.
Which is what they were trying to do for Thane. They were like, and it's evident that they had no fucking clue, because every design they tried was terrible. And then you look at like someone like Miranda, who is a literal perfect woman.
Yeah.
It's like, and one of the women in the office was like, so males get to date a literal genetically perfect woman. We get a fish guy. And that's when they settled on Thane. And it's just doing the research that, yeah, we really started getting into our stride when we realised that they didn't want him to look perfect because they didn't like that. They wanted him to look interesting and soulful and brooding.
Yeah.
Also, the coat was like the cincher. And it's just that thing of, wow. And then they said we started to draw him not as an assassin, of like looking all creepy and weird. We started to draw him as like to showcase his confidence in his skills. So they drew him like, you know, the posture, where he's just like stood with like hands behind the back, just like looking off wistfully into it. It's like, did these guys really need to be told that women like confident, stylish men? They legit needed to be told, yeah, women like stylish, confident men who are also like not like just perfect mannequins, but just, you know, have just and look nice.
Yeah.
I just found that so hilarious.
The thing is, though, in the end, isn't everyone just attracted to Thane?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's not my favourite character in the thing, but I know I've got an appreciation for him. But just that idea of every design they tried fucking failed, and none of the designers could see why women didn't like it. It's like, we don't want to have sex with a weird fish man. And then they made him look like a handsome Squidward.
Yeah.
It was like perfect. Like chiseled, and then made him really buff. It's like, yeah, okay, that's a type, but for the most part, women on the whole don't find that attractive. That's something men find attractive.
Yeah.
Or that men like see as a power fantasy. Women tend to like, you know, more androgynously featured like characters. That's why you have like stuff like Raiden from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was just so funny to read these guys. Like, yeah, we couldn't understand why women didn't like this design, and you see the pictures, and it's just this fuck ugly guy with like a bright red face, and he looks like handsome Squidward. So we get to talk about Thane.
I love talking about Thane. Like, the thing is, I'm not physically attracted to Thane, but I'm fucking emotionally attracted to Thane.
That's what you want, yeah, and he's a cool character.
Like, I'm, you know, not trying to have a go at anyone that is, but yeah, I'm like, I have a weird thing where it's like, I'm not attracted to these people, but I fucking love them in a different kind of way, and I don't know how to explain it, but man, like, I have some fucking emotions for the cast of Mass Effect. It's not necessarily that I'm attracted to any of them.
You spent like 100 hours with them in a full playthrough. It's like one of the little tidbits that I found interesting though is they were talking about Garrus was never going to be a romance option for a female shepherd until they actually spoke to women, and they were like, "Oh, so is there anything you'd want from the next game? Romance Garrus," and they never saw him as attractive.
Yeah,
it's like, what do you mean? He's like super fucking cool and confident, and he's like, you know, he is respectful of Shepard and he appreciates her for her confidence, and he never questions her as a leader. He always treats her as an equal.
Yeah.
Never as a like an object or anything to be won or earned. And then I had that problem when I was playing as like femshep, and it's like, oh, I want to be nice to my crew. Accidentally romance one of my crew.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to romance my crew. I'm trying to be fucking nice to them.
It's like like Jenna and I have been playing through it, and we had that same issue with Jenna's like, oh, Garrus is our fucking bro.
Yeah.
And then we were so nice to Garrus and loved him so much that it's like, oh, it keeps coming up with like romance options. It's like, no, Garrus is just our fucking bro.
Yeah. It is weird that you don't have that option to have like a platonic relationship with Garrus as a woman.
Yeah.
So if you try to be nice to him, he always tries to fuck you. The idea that women were like, yeah, we want Garrus. It's like, oh, we didn't picture Garrus as a romance option. Why not? He's awesome.
But is there any romance options that are exclusive to a certain gender?
Yeah, there's a couple. Miranda, exclusive to a male shepherd.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A few of them are, like, some of them are both, but like, there's a couple that are exclusive.
I get, obviously, the other character has sexual preferences as well, but it is a bit strange in my mind, the way of like, well, it's a game where you can, you know, have relationship with characters and you can be male or female. Like, kinda would have just liked them to be like, well, you can romance anyone that you want, but I get the other characters have to have a sexual preference as well.
But you see, for like the third game as well, where they didn't put enough options into the Paramore achievement if you play as an exclusively gay character.
Oh man.
So if you play as a gay character, there weren't enough Paramore options in the game.
Oh, that's rough. But I mean, like in my eyes, you know, like the Mass Effect world should just be like fucking ancient Greece, where everyone's like, yeah, anything fucking goes.
It's the, like you're just chilling with aliens.
Yeah.
That's another one. I think Ashley is a exclusive.
I mean, realistically, she shouldn't be an option for anyone because everyone should kill her because she's a space racist. So.
I never understood her arc of I don't like aliens. It's like you're on a ship with fucking aliens. We're supposed to be representing the character. Also, I had a problem where I accidentally got a mistake where I just didn't save my game at the end of it. I thought, oh, it's fine. I'll just play Mass Effect 2 with like the default one.
Oh no!
And then I realised that Rex dies. I'm like, no, fuck that.
Oh yeah, but you can just get the with the thing that does like the comic book beforehand, can't you?
Yeah.
Where you just pick the choices from that.
I got mad.
Thank you for joining.
Rex was dead. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, fucking thing does look a bit like can't remember his name, but the fish man from Hellboy.
He does a little bit, yeah. Like Abe Sapien was a definite.
Abe, yeah,
they say that he was a reference, but initially he's supposed to be a cross between a bird of paradise and a fish. But initially they made him look a lot more reptilian because they thought he looked cool. And the problem was they were trying to make a character that looked cool, not attractive, like, you know, to the female gaze.
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't have any women working on that fucking thing. And it just shows that great highlight or that great disconnect between what men think women want and what women actually want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we've had like discussions about that on the podcast as well, where people come in. Oh, how do you talk to a woman? Just be nice.
No, that doesn't work. You got to play games. Like, no woman has ever said that. Men have said that. Women have not.
There's slag serum. I remember that there's a bunch of them. There's one in here. I'll go grab that. It just gets you like a bonus XP.
We've got to kill Timon and Tumba, haven't we?
Yes, but there's the slag serum. I'll grab that as we go around.
Cool.
It's just a bonus mission that we get. They're on the way there, but she talked about it after we'd already left that area where they are.
There we go. Pomon's down. Where's Tumba?
But I've always found stuff like that super interesting.
Tumba!
Of just seeing like men, like we don't get why women don't like this character. Does it happen with Ryder?
Made by men, for men. I mean, for women, yeah?
What happened with Metal Gear Solid, where Ryder, everyone likes Snake, and they assumed that women like Snake, and when they interviewed actual women, instead of like, you know, just assuming what they liked, like, we don't like Snake, he's an old, weird, crusty dude. What kind of character would you like? You know, one who looks more androgynous, so they put Ryder in the game. And when you point that out, if you point that out to some guys, they will like say that you're wrong.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
They'll tell you that you're wrong, then you go, okay, go look at any tweet that BTS has ever put out, and look at how many fucking women are in the replies. That's why you get a great, I think it's G-Dragon, like K-pop star.
Yeah.
That's in response to someone saying that he looked like a girl. He said, oh, you look like a girl? You went, I can make your girlfriend scream louder by following on Twitter than you ever could. And it's just like, he's 100% right.
Yeah. And as well, like, I know a lot of people, and I see a lot of people, like, you know, tweet about, oh, I love like these characters in video games, and how many times do you see it as like Link or Anime Man, and they're all like, yeah, like
People are so
in
thirsty.
Hades and stuff, like
Yeah,
Zagreus.
because every character in that game is pretty androgynous.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking based on Greek history, which makes sense. Like, people fucking love Zagreus.
Yeah, and what's his name?
And I'd say that a lot
as
of
well.
Achilles.
Achilles, yeah. Achilles is like very, very androgynous, and everyone's like, oh my god, fucking Achilles. Like, yeah.
And then, like, the character of Zagreus as well, where he's just, like, super nice and polite and respectful of everyone he meets. It's like, I wonder why women like that. Did you see the shit as well, where people were giving guff to the fact that Achilles is gay?
I love my powers.
And he's like Patroclus.
Okay.
How's that name? Even though in the Iliad or the Odyssey, whichever one it is that Achilles is in,
Is he gay there as well?
he's 100% gay. Like, every single interpretation of like the poem that he's in, like fucking Achilles was all in on Patroclus.
And that's the thing, is the amount of women that I know that pine after characters like that, or as I said, like Link or Dante, and a lot of them are very, like, you know, slender and well-built men, like, who are a lot more, like, feminine looking in the face, and not, like, you know, just super buff, grizzled man.
Interspersed outburst. Let's have a look what that is. And that's the thing. It's really funny when you tell men that and they'd say, no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Interspersed outburst. What is that? It must be one of those ones that's like super far down, I guess.
Maybe part of it is that they look like they take care of themselves, yeah. Like, surprisingly, women like men who take care of themselves. It's weird.
But the easiest way to look at it is go look at how popular K-pop is and look at how many people fucking lose their mind.
Yeah.
For those guys. I've always found stuff like that very interesting, because there's nothing funnier to me than men just hearing that and saying that you're wrong. No, women like arseholes. They like huge, big, buff arseholes. Like, they don't. They do.
A couple of women do.
Evidently.
That was awesome.
That obviously you can't ever just speak for all men or women or people on a certain opinion, but yeah.
It's one of those trends though, isn't it? It's like with men, you can just say, like, on the whole, most men would like svelte, curvaceous women.
Like, it's one of those of what is generally desirable. Not speaking for everybody, just speaking generally and loosely.
Right there.
Yeah, and that's the and it highlights why having very little diversity in the world of media, specifically with video games in this regard, is real fucking bad, because it means that you get shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, you get stuff like Hot Ryu.
Oh, yeah.
Hot Ryu. Oh, it's badass battle war. No, it's Hot Ryu. And they didn't realise how many people are just fucking thirsty for Ryu.
Yeah.
Because they just made him like a bearded fucking just martial arts daddy.
Yeah.
And they didn't realise that because they thought he looked badass.
And I still don't think that the team for like Resi 8 at Capcom knew what they were doing, but they managed to strike some kind of gold on the internet.
Yeah.
With Lady Dimitrescu or whatever her name is.
Hold it.
They got the most media critics seem disconnected. It's not that they're disconnected, it's just that there's a very prevalent lack of diversity in a lot of the industry.
There is, yeah.
And that leads to specifically like women, people of colour, people like, you know, who aren't heteronormative. And that's an issue because it means that just if you try and appeal to that, it often comes across as like just tone deaf.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this guy. Huh!
Get him.
That badass loader's fucking going down. Look at the damage that Gage does. One shot, dead.
Nice.
Oh, he's spawned me level. People freaked out when, oh wow, someone made a bunch of Transformers officially gay. Even after earlier writers made a whole species male only.
Did they?
Also, they're robots.
Yeah, they are.
The
I never
concept
ever
of
thought about the sexuality of a Transformer myself. Oh, God.
Evidently, people do.
They do. But, oh, there we go. Just seeing my phone light up, it's like, what's going on over here?
What's going on in this thread?
Like, is when you see it once, it's like, okay, but when you see my phone, like, it's like, oh no. I woke up today and, like, I ended up with, like, 15 different fucking chats on my phone, and people wonder why I don't reply to them. My God, I pick that up in the morning and go, no.
There were female and male transfer. I mean, it's more like they're robots.
Why do they need genders or sexualities? They're fucking robots.
Also, let's see if we get the spawn, because I think in one of these boxes there's a higher than average chance of getting. Do that tiny little jet? Remember him?
Oh yeah, I remember grinding this for a while.
Let's see if he's in. Do we get the drop? Ah, no. There's like a higher than average chance that he'll come out of one of these boxes.
Yeah, because I remember when at one point it was like on the new